Have you ever thought what happens to the food after we eat it? Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. My name is Renuka Singh and today we will understand the complete journey of food inside of our body in a very simple and easy language. The human digestive system is a very complex structure. It basically consists of the rectum, the large intestine and the small intestine, the pancreas, the stomach, the liver with the gallbladder, and the esophagus with various salivary glands near the mouth. Firstly, the food is broken up in the mouth by the teeth and then mixed with the saliva. Saliva contains the enzyme called amylase that digests the carbohydrate in the mouth. It breaks the carbohydrates into smaller units. The food mixed with the saliva is known as bolus. Bolus is pushed into the throat by tongue, and the taste of food is detected by the taste buds present on the tongue. And finally, the bolus is pushed into the esophagus, which propels the bolus to the stomach. Now, the esophagus consists of three parts: the epiglottis, the peristalsis, and the lining. Esophagus is also called the food pipe. The epiglottis, which is the flap-like structure behind the tongue, closes off your food pipe or trachea, so food does not go into your lungs. Now, peristalsis. The esophagus walls use wave-like muscles contraction called peristalsis to push the food down towards the stomach. Inner lining, it is the mucous lining which lubricate the food. Food slides down easily. Stomach is the bag-like J-shaped structure with thick wall. Food enters to stomach through muscular wall called esophageal sphincter. Sphincter protect the food to not return to esophagus. Produce mucus protect the stomach wall from the gastric acid. Gastric acid is produced by simply seeing or smelling the food. About 1 to 2 liters of gastric juice are produced per day. Since the esophagus does not have protective mucus layer, esophagus and stomach are separated by sphincter. It relaxes when a bolus is pushed from a esophagus and then contracts to prevent acid and food from going back up. Gastric juice consists, among other things, pepsin and lipase for the digestion of fat. In the cells, glucose breaks down into carbon dioxide and water with the help of oxygen. Hydrochloric acid destroys the harmful bacteria. Cell also releases pepsinogen into pepsin. Pepsin breaks down the protein in the stomach. For vitamin 12 absorption in the small intestine, intrinsic factor is needed. Vitamin B12 helps the nerve and blood cells healthy and helps make DNA. It also contains lipase for the fat digestion. Lipase splits the triglyceride acid into a free fatty acid and diglyceride, which is absorbed by the body. More effective fat digestion takes place in the small intestine. The individual boluses are mixed a semi-fluid mass of partially digested food, the so-called chyme. The chyme cannot enter the duodenum at first because there is a sphincter at the stomach exit. Now, small intestine, it consists of three parts: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Ileum continues to the large intestine. Intestine is a highly coiled structure. It is about 7.5 meters long. As soon as small intestine receives chyme from the stomach, the digestive juices from the liver and pancreas are mixed into it. Duodenum and jejunum have circular force to increase contact surface with the food. About liver. Liver is the largest gland in the human body. It is situated at the upper side of the abdomen to the right. It secretes the bile which breaks down the fat. Bile is stored in the gallbladder and finally added to the food in the duodenum. Pancreas is the leaf-shaped and cream-colored gland. It secretes pancreatic juice which acts and breaks down the located just below the stomach. After this completed, the partially digested food reaches to the lower part of the small intestine. The intestinal juice acts upon the food and completes digestion of any remaining components in the food. The carbohydrate in the food breaks down into sugar like glucose, fats into fatty acid, and glycerol and protein into amino acid. Food consumed is digested and is now ready to be absorbed in the blood. The small intestine folds are covered with a small finger-like structure called villi. They have a network of thin blood vessels close to the surface. The villi increase the surface area of the absorption and absorb the digested food materials. The substance thus absorbed are transported to the bloodstream to different organs in the body and are used to build complex substances like protein. This process is called assimilation. Last part of the small intestine is ileum, which absorbs electrolytes such as calcium for building bones, hair and teeth. The undigested and unabsorbed food enters the large intestine. Small intestine is connected to the large intestine via Bowhin's walls. It opens when chyme is to pass from small intestine to large intestine. Large intestine is wider than small intestine and measures 1.5 meters in length. Once the undigested food enters the large intestine, it absorbs water and some salts from it and passes the remaining waste into rectum. Here it remains as semi-solid feces. It is called egestion. The fecal material is removed through the anus. Large intestine has 100 million of bacteria are important for many tasks such as the production of vitamins, decomposition of fiber for the body, energy production. Very important for the immune system by killing harmful germs. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. I would love to guide students with simple explanation and clear concept. Looking forward to teaching you. Thank you so much.